itself. I mean, on the helicopter itself. And so once a 4-man team of USAR members run in and do the actual physical rescue, and a lot of them, a good vast majority of them, are highly technical rescues. Once they're secured, then if they're in need of paramedics, then the paramedics, who are also the crewmen on the Blackhawks, come in, stabilize in the field, and then USAR then evacuates them either by conventional methods with ambulances, and if they're in a position where ambulance can't get to them, then they will transport them as well. So it's basically a team of 4 USAR members, and then level 4 firefighters, and then Blackhawk helicopter pilot, and then 2 paramedic firefighters in the helicopter itself.
Now, as the captain of this team, are you going to be the hard ass or the father figure?
I'm not entirely certain that I'm actually going to be in it. Being the executive producer and also one of the writers, I don't know whether there's going to be enough time in the day for me to actually be in this thing. If I do it, I may just actually be a chief who comes in once a week and kind of gives everybody hell or pats everybody on the back. We haven't really decided. Our main objective is to get it sold. It's not so much as a job opportunity for me as it is this passion that I have, that I want to see the credit given to firefighters and paramedics and medics and EMTs to get it back in the forefront without doing it on a soap opera level. I want it to be a procedural show. I so totally believe that that's what America wants to watch. I don't think too many people want to know, what your sex life is outside of the station, whether you're a drunk or whether you're an alcoholic and you're trying to beat it. I just, that's hard for me to think that's why people turn that on. I think why people turn it on is they want to see something they've never seen before. They want to be educated. What does USAR do? Who does it? How do they train? Why do they do it? I think that's what people want to watch. There's enough, family and personal angst out there in other shows that I don't think that it's really going to serve any greater purpose having this show, talking about the foibles of the people in their home life. I think that they just want to see them. What do they do at work? It's sort of like Law and Order. You never go home with these people and view their problems at home. Basically, they're there to catch the bad guy and to try him and put him in jail. A lot of these procedural shows are the same way. Just show me what happens, and I want to know who's doing it, but it's not that important to me.
A comment from Mystic Lake Casino EMT. Good for Randy to create a new show that does that. I agree with you 100%. It's good to see quality opposed to these lifestyle dramas. Just show me the technical aspect of a show.
Right, and show them in a true fashion and make the characters real and believable.
We got a question coming from John M. and our World Without Borders chat room. Would Randy entertain scripts from paramedics if the series takes off?
Yes, of course. It really would depend on the writers on the show and the who's actually going to be the showrunner. But yes, of course. But it can't be a show about paramedics. Just about paramedics. Of course, you can't do a show like this without having paramedics in it. But what it basically is going to really focus on is rescue. But in answer to your question, absolutely I would. I think if somebody wanted to write an unsolicited script, I think it would be written, and if there's value to it, I think it would be taken very seriously.
Well, Randy, we certainly appreciate you coming and joining us this evening. And I don't share the views of my partner here about reality TV shows. So if you need a partner for The Amazing Race, you give me a shout.
Well, listen, my right now as I speak, I was watching it when you guys called. If it wasn't for the fact that my partner and one of my best friends is the executive producer on it, I wouldn't be watching it either. I sat down and I said, okay, because I knew I was going to have to miss, I think it was not Third Watch, I think I was going to have to miss West Wing. And I said, okay, I'll watch it, and I was sort of doing it as a favor, and I got hooked on it. I got hooked on The Amazing Race, but that's the only one I got hooked on.
All right, well, I guess I will have to believe you in that, but those reality shows are quite addictive. You're right, and
yes, they can be.
I have not been addicted to it yet. So, other than have to work with you, Derek, and
all right. Well,
shows.
How about this? Who do you think's going to win?
What on this new one?
Yep.
I don't know because I just sat down and I just kind of sort of got acquainted with and Screech. Screech will not tell me. By the way, my partner's name is Hama Washington, and he's picked up the nickname Screech over the years. And I always, he calls me from wherever he is on the other side of the world, and I said, "Where are you?" And of course he can't tell me. And I said, "Well, give me hints. And he won't tell me anything. So usually at the beginning of every race, he'll have a dinner over at his house, and his wife and my wife and everything will be sitting around the table, and he'll hand out the cards. And he'll say, okay, just by looking at their picture, who do you think is going to win? Well, we've been doing this for 3 years. I have never picked one right. In fact, the first year, they were the very first ones to be eliminated. So I don't even dare to hazard a guess.
Now, where can people find you now? You're on a soap opera?
Right now I'm in New York, and I'm doing As the World Turns. For CBS, and I'll be doing that for the foreseeable future. It's really great to be able to work, to be able to work as an actor, and still be able to concentrate fully on a show that you're developing. I couldn't ask for a better world right now.
And that's all because you're a semi-recurring character. Is that right?
No, I'm one of the cast.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I'm one of the cast.
I'm not up to date on my soaps. I'm not.
I'm sorry?
I said I guess I'm not up to date on my soaps.
They're just like reality television. Be careful. When you watch one, they get real addictive.
All right. And with that, if you'd like to see USAR-1, you can go to, I understand your website has some information to...
Yeah. What we try to do on randymantooth.com is try to keep everybody abreast of what exactly is happening with USAR, where it is. And so just log on to randymantooth.com, and if there's anything new, I constantly have them post any new information just to let everybody know what the timeline is looking like.
Look forward to February, January, and hopefully a launch of a new show.
Yeah, I hope so. From your lips to God's ears.
Well, thanks again for coming out tonight.
Absolutely, my favorite. And anytime you guys want to call me, just let me know in advance, and we'll do this again.
Very good. We're going to take you up on that.
All right, very good. I don't say that emptily.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thanks a lot.
Bye now.
Thank you for joining us.
Well, that was Randy Mantooth, and look at all the...
I have to say,
chatter.
all the people in the World with the Borders chat room, thank you for coming out. If we could ask them all, we should have called Randy at the top of the hour and get them all in there, because certainly we could spend another hour chatting with them. And I look forward. We'll definitely get him on. When he gets the show up and going and he has a response from these networks, then we'll keep you updated and keep you posted and let everyone know about Randy's new project.
And sorry to anyone who didn't get their question on. We will see you the next time, hopefully. With that, we are finished for yet another week.
Another great show. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
I've been Derek Tazonier with
John Bignell.
This was EMS Live for Tuesday, November 16th.